All right, that's the way it sounds. Whiskey Before Breakfast as played out of a D shape. I'm tilted a little bit here so you can see mostly guitar. Let's do the A part and let's break it down. The first lick is that. Those are pickup notes. And that right there is the first note of the first measure. So let's get that phrase. I'm just walking it up on the D string. Open, 2, 3, and then open on G. And I'm finishing with a little D chord shape right there. If you can see, index, instead of this shape, I'm substituting my middle finger where my ring finger normally would be, because I'm going to work out of that kind of position. I'm going to be needing this ring finger. So again, get that one. Let's do it several times. If you look at the right hand, I'm doing some hammer-ons. Look at the right hand. I'm actually doing a hammer-on when I go from 2 to 4. Okay, so let's go to the next phrase. Just pretty simple. You're in this shape again. So the notes are, and this requires some hammer-ons and pull-offs the way I'm doing it, but it makes it sound nice and clean. I'm doing actually only 2 strokes there. 3 strokes. And it sounds better when you can kind of do it smoothly, so it's, again. Let's do that one several times. Okay. Now let's do the first 2 together. All right, again. And then the next phrase. That was better. So here I'm sliding up, I'm making a little G chord shape, but I'm not putting my middle finger down. So I've got that. I'm not going to play that open E string though. Play those 3 notes, those 3 strings. That's the D, G, and B string. And you can see the shape there. 5 and 5 on D and 3 on B. Again. The second shape is a little D shape. We've used this shape, but this time I'm going to put my ring finger down on 4 on D. This is kind of like that, sort of like that walk down in a way. So, all right, so now let's put that one with the others. I'm not going to repeat going over that because the last phrase is almost identical. So we're going to repeat it again. Let's do this. Listen to it. That's one time through the A part, and then it would repeat. But you can hear, even in that, there's a lot of repeat. That's the first pass through, and then the second time through, it resolves back on the D chord. So, whoops, that wasn't right, but let's do the whole thing together. Let's see how you do. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. And that's the A part to Whiskey Before Breakfast. All right, this is the B part to Whiskey Before Breakfast, and it has that one very fun lick and run all the way down. So we'll go through it here. And this is kind of the way I play it, and I'll show you an alternative too. But I start again, I'm going to be a lot out of this position here with the index on 2 on the G string, 2nd fret, and middle finger on 3 on the B string. That forms a little D chord. You don't really want to play that sustain note much, but you can do that much. So it starts right on those 2 notes. And that's a little syncopation, but you can do it just straight. You notice I'm doing a little slide here from the 1 to the 2. That's what we're after, the first lick. Again. Lick 1. Lick 2 is going to put you either up the neck or the alternative. I do the same position, but I'm going to slide up to, I'm going to slide up basically 2 frets. So it's the same position, same thing. And then up here. And then the follow-up is open E string. This is a little bit tricky because you're going to have to hit two notes that are on the 2nd fret on the B string and the G strings. And the way I do it is make a little bar across the 2. So I'm actually barring those 2 strings. There's an alternative here. You can do it open instead of up here. And that may be better for you. I like this because I like the slide and I have control over the sustain. But either way works. so let's do those together. Again, and the alternative. All right, let's do it several times. Whoops. All right, that's what you got so far. Now we got to get the lick, this long run. That's what we're after. And we're going to take it nice and slow. It starts on, I use my middle finger because again, I'm in this position. My middle finger is on the 3rd fret of the B string. So I'm going up to the E string. That's the first part. And then the next one. Whoops. So it's I'm using that E string, open E string. So those two together. And then open. Let's get that whole lick. Okay, let's do all that together. Okay, it's easier to do fast once you've learned it fast. And then the last part is pretty easy. I'm going to the open G string. Let's try the whole lick first. Sorry. Try twice through on the B part, and we'll do it slow, the whole thing. I started to daydream. Let me do it once, a little bit up to speed. It takes a while to get that last lick, so be patient with yourself.